You watching Mr. Darkman TV? A festive gathering at a renowned Moscow nightclub has taken a dark turn, leading to public humiliation and the looming threat of arrest. Mutabor, a popular venue in Moscow, played host to an almost naked party just days before Christmas, drawing in top Russian celebrities, influencers, and socialites. Some attendees opted for revealing attire or even showed up wearing just shoes and a sock to cover their private parts. However, the revelries didn't sit well with the country's patriotic community, triggering outrage among fervent supporters of the Ukraine invasion. The intense backlash against the December 20 event underscores the substantial influence the pro-war community has gained since the invasion began in February 2022. Lawmakers, propagandists, and military bloggers aligned with the pro-war sentiment have accused partygoers and organizers of moral corruption during a time when soldiers are losing their lives on the front lines. Vladimir Solovyov, a prominent state TV host and Kremlin propagandist, expressed his disdain on Telegram, condemning the event as morally deaf amid the ongoing war. The Kremlin, leveraging the war in Ukraine, has championed conservative family values while distancing itself from Western ideals of freedom of expression and choice. Pro-war figures have seized on this conservative shift, denouncing events like the Mutabor party as cynical distractions from the reality of war. The fallout from the event has prompted a wave of apologies from celebrities in attendance, including Ksenia Sobchak, a journalist and socialite who ran against President Vladimir Putin in the 2018 election. Calls for punitive actions against attendees have emerged, with some advocating for the cancellation of titles, awards, concerts, and advertising contracts. Anastasia Ivleva, the event's organizer and a top Russian influencer, has borne the brunt of the criticism and faces potential prosecution. Despite initially calling for peace during the war, she chose to remain in Russia and has since stayed silent. Ivleva posted a tearful 20-minute apology on Instagram, expressing regret for the party and pleading for a second chance. Yekaterina Mijlina, a pro-war lawmaker, claimed that Russian tax authorities are investigating Ivleva, with the possibility of a criminal case. Additionally, Ivleva is reportedly facing a 1 billion ruble $11 million lawsuit for moral damage caused by the party, with any award money intended for a war fund. Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov labeled the party satanic and insisted that attendees prove their sincerity by participating in a military training course in Chechnya. Meanwhile, the rapper Vasio, who attended the party with only a sock, was arrested and sentenced to 15 days for participating in an event promoting non-traditional sexual relationships, following Russia's recent outlawing of the LGBTQ movement as extremist. Amid the controversy, pro-Kremlin lawmaker Maria Butina initiated checks into whether the Mutabor party complied with the LGBTQ propaganda law. The Kremlin officially has refrained from commenting on the issue, with spokesman Dmitry Peskov urging reporters to avoid discussing the topic. Political expert Alexander Bonov noted that the crackdown revealed the contradictions in President Vladimir Putin's wartime vision of the country. Putin sought to mobilize society for a prolonged conflict against the West while maintaining a semblance of normalcy. However, the party highlighted a double standard, where elites seemed exempt from strict rules imposed on common citizens. The coordinated crackdown, Bonov argued, signified Putin's direct approval and showcased the rising influence of ultra-conservatives within the government. Since the invasion of Ukraine, Putin has emphasized traditional values, cracking down on gay rights and advocating for restrictions on abortions, all part of an alternative ideological vision to the West. In the aftermath, at least 6 party attendees issued public apologies, ranging from tearful pleas for forgiveness to curious excuses. Even one of Russia's most prominent pop singers, Philip Kirkorov, who attended the party in a glittery see-through jumpsuit and underpants, sought understanding. As the storm raged on, Anastasia Ivleva, initially defiant, made 2 public apologies, acknowledging the public sentiment and pleading for a second chance. The scandal not only exposed the growing conservative shift in Russian society but also highlighted the complex dynamics of a nation reshaped by the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, take care.